So, just like a quick background for the conjunction called key. Okay. So as you know, even in English or many other languages, when you want to have sort of longer sentences, you often want to join the sentences with using the conjunction. Okay. Such as, some of the examples of conjunctions are that, whether, when. These are very good conjunctions to connect your thoughts in Hindi. And for that, we also have conjunctions in Hindi, and the important one is ki. Okay, it's pronounced as ki. It's very simple. K with the small e. So you have a k sound and you have a e with it. So k and then the e. You may have heard of, and I write it as ki. You may have heard of the other key as well, which is, let's write it like this. So that's also k, but with the body e. K with the body e, and that becomes this key. They look similar, or at least they sound similar, but there is a major distinction. The first one is what we'll be learning today for conjunction. The second one is your postposition. Okay, so if you recall, when we say Ron ki ladki or Ron ki bike, that key is showing the relationship between the subject and the object they possess, right? Similarly, like John Key School, the John Key School is this key, where there is more emphasis on the E sound, okay, body E. But when we are saying, the shorter key, that's your conjunction. Okay, so and then you will see many more sort of situations where you use key as a verb as well, but let's just, for this discussion, we are talking about this key. There are three major use cases of Hindi conjunction key. One is, we already saw, where it means that. Okay, and there is a dependent clause after the first sentence is done, right? And majorly, there are many sort of verbs that you should know in general, but you will see often the subject, when they are thinking, when they know something and they're saying something, you want to, at least you will see most commonly that the first sentence is conveyed using verbs of this particular category. Okay, followed by that, followed by the second sentence or the dependent clause. So I will be using some of these verbs, but and then if there are new verbs, we'll catch up on that. Any questions, anyone so far? Before we, hopefully this is still sort of a quick sort of a warm up for everyone. So now imagine these sentences. Wonderful, right? So she says that, okay, उसे खाना पसंद है. Okay, now we are assuming that she's talking about herself. She may be talking about someone else as well, but like the point is, both the sentences combined with, he, right? She thinks, वह सोचती है. If it is वह सोचता है, he thinks, वह सोचती है कि परीक्षा is exam. Okay, pariksha is exam. Kathin, it's difficult. Okay, you may have heard of the other word as well, which is mushkil.
Exactly.
Also, right? So pariksha kathin hogi or difficult hogi. You can use difficult also if somehow it's very hard for you to remember kathin. Yeah? Any
Thank you.
questions so far? Like, these are just, again, I didn't really ask you guys to just take English sentence and translate it. Slightly different approach where you are seeing examples in Hindi first. Take your time. If you have any questions, if anybody has any questions on these, we can discuss it. Alright, we'll jump to the next one now. I'm going to give some exercise to all of you. These are simple. Um, again, I deliberately keep uh, the verb simple, says, to say, to think, to know, to believe, and Mia did believe. So I hope you all remember the word for that. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, all of you, to try it out. Okay, so I'm going to give you quiet space. 2 minutes. Right? So, all good, right? So, just to kind of summarize the concept of key again here, when you say he says that I'm happy, it's वह कहता है कि मैं खुश हूँ. She thinks that you are here. वह सोचती है कि तुम यहाँ हो. If you are using आप, then it will be आप यहाँ हैं. If you are using तू, it will be तू यहाँ है. They know that we will go. वे जानते हैं कि हम जाएंगे. I believe that this is true. मैं मानता हूं कि यह सच है. Okay, I kept the second sentence also simple for you guys, or at least slightly, about the beginner. मैं खुश हूं, I'm happy. You are here, तुम यहाँ हो. We will go, future indefinite, हम जाएंगे. This is true, यह सच है. Okay, so my homework exercise for all of you is to come up with your own sort of sentence where you're using the conjunction key. You can keep it simple, but at least try to notice yourself, even in your own language, which sentences that you're conveying where you have the conjunction which may have this particular use case. Okay, and then make a note of it and see if you can replace that, and try to at least say it in Hindi specifically, so that way you will strengthen this one. Any questions before we jump to the paragraph for using this particular use case? Similar, basically, मेरी राय है कि. So in my view, it translates as in my view or in my opinion. So that's why it's मेरा, मेरी or मेरे. That's why you have my. Okay, so you can really say that in the first sentence. It will keep the structure of the sentence same, but you can use the conjunction there. Okay, so what we'll do now, same use case, but you guys will all read a nice paragraph actually, so even it should make the intermediate above people as well happy. So I'm going to give you some time again. All of you should read it. If you cannot read Devanagari, I would say read it in Romanagari, but try to make sense of it as much as you can. Without any help first, try to read it a few times and then we'll read it as a class. Okay, so it's a paragraph for all of you. You will see a good use case of the conjunction key throughout the paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to give you some quiet time. Okay, so it's a paragraph for all of you. You will see a good use case of the conjunction key throughout the paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to give you some quiet time. If any particular word is hard, you can definitely ask me.
Okay. Thank
Great
you.
job, everyone. It was very good. I hope even people who found it hard, as Josh he was trying to put himself there, they found it helpful as well. Any questions, anyone? Um, right. So this one is when you want to express uncertainty, whether something will happen or will not happen. Okay, that's when you use this conjunction key, and then sometimes you also supplement it with key nahi. Okay, right? So key or key nahi. So it's essentially key or key nahi. Okay, so let's say my someone, your friend, let's say Rahul, it's like your roommate, let's say, and you're not sure whether he will go to the office or not. Uncertainty. Okay, so one is Rahul will go to office, would be Rahul office jayega. Rahul will go to the office, future indefinite ega, masculine singular, right? Stacy office jayegi. Okay, so if you want to say whether Rahul will go to the office or not, Rahul office jayega ki nahi, whether he will go to the office or not. Okay, right now I just wrote one simple sentence. We will do both of them as well. Okay, I just wanted to kind of do a quick whiteboard of that as well, so at least you conceptually understand it. I'm gonna go back to it so you can see these examples and try to make sense of it, because these are longer. So look at this example. Don't worry about the translation yet. I don't know whether she is coming or not. So two sentences, I don't know and she is coming or not. They are combined together with uncertainty. Whether, I don't know, मैं नहीं जानता और मुझे नहीं पता. Whether, कि she is coming or not, वह आ रही है कि नहीं. Okay, don't jump to translation yet, just try to at least understand the structure. That will help you out a lot. Second one is he does not know whether they are ready or not. Same thing, two sentences, uncertainty, conjunction is whether. We don't know whether it will rain or not. So far you all know how to say we don't know. Okay, you know it will rain or not. It will rain. Two sentences. She asked whether I was free or not. Okay, don't jump to the translation yet, otherwise it will bother you. He asked whether the movie has started or not. Same thing, I wonder whether they got the message or not. Okay, they don't know whether we are serious or not. Okay, typically there are other tools, as Sunnyji pointed out, that you can use, yeah, but Hindi speakers also use key. Okay, sometimes key nahi is an implied part, like, so for example, the same sentence you can say, I don't know whether she is coming or not. So in English also you could say, I don't know whether she is coming, and it's implied that the second part is, you don't have to say or not. So just like in English you can say, मैं नहीं जानती कि वह आ रही है. Okay, so it's implied that even though you not said ki nahi, it's implied there. Beautiful, right? He does not know, वह नहीं जानता whether they are ready or not, कि वे तैयार हैं कि नहीं. Okay, so same thing, उसे नहीं पता कि वे तैयार हैं कि नहीं. So we don't know is हम नहीं जानते और हमें नहीं पता whether कि बारिश आएगी कि नहीं और बारिश होगी कि नहीं. She asked, to ask is पूछना, right? So and it's past, it's a transitive verb. She, because you asked something. So उसने पूछा कि मैं फ्री हूँ कि नहीं. Okay. मैं व्यस्त हूँ कि नहीं. You can say that as well. They don't know, उन्हें नहीं पता. Okay. और वे नहीं जानते whether कि हम गंभीर हैं कि नहीं. Okay. So I know this was slightly, some of the sentences was definitely harder. Okay. All right. Okay. So last thing, I know we are slightly over time. So I'm gonna give you a small exercise. It's for the second use case. You can take a screenshot. I'm gonna record it in audio and I'm gonna send it to each of you. Okay, wonderful. I know we are slightly over time, so I'm gonna stop the broadcast and I will still take question in case if anyone is available. So I'm gonna, for folks who watch live on Facebook, thank you so much.